Hello, Golden Rams. Welcome to our new and my last episode of Ram Center. Of course, I'm your host, Ashley Williams.
And it's your boy, Josh Swift. Ashley, I really cannot believe this is your last episode.
I know, it went by so fast.
It was like yesterday, we just started. Now you leaving?
Exactly, and you'll see what this feels like in another semester when you're done.
I guess.
But I'm definitely going to miss the Ram Center crew, but I was also sad about the men's basketball team taking their first loss of the season this weekend against Edinburgh with a score of 69-66. So this was a hard-fought game, Josh, that went down to the final second. So Matt Wisely, with the team high, scored a dominant 17 points. And then freshman Matt Pinnacle scored 13 points with 4 assists. But no need to panic because we're having a great season, so keep your head up, guys.
Right, they can bounce back from this easily. But the Lady Rams basketball team got the win this week against Edinburgh. And Ashley, they blew them out with a score of 80-68. Kendall Benevy was the player of the game with the team and season high of 18 points and 13 rebounds. Not only that, the Brazilian Rams scored 26 points off the bench. You go, ladies.
Exactly. That's the way we do it, ladies. Girl power. Look at that, beating the boys. But the men's diving team had a successful weekend at the TCNJ Invitational. Daniel Roy placed first in 3-meter events with a score of 510.80. Tim Sengia placed fourth, and Luke Keisel placed fifth. Not bad at all.
They've been doing so well this season, so they need to keep up the work, and I believe they will. Yeah. But also, few players were awarded for their past hard work this past season. Andrew Cohen and Doug Gilbert from the football team were both named Division II Commissioners Conference Association All-Super Region First Team.
That's a long title.
Long title, but it's a good achievement.
That is. Congratulations. And also, congrats to Amanda Eisman for placing 45th in the 2015 NCAA Division II Women's Cross Country Championships.
That's really good.
Very great achievement. And now, let's throw it over to James for his Athlete Spotlight segment. James?
I'm James Jackson, and this is WCU Ram Spotlight, where we highlight athletes who have dealt with adversity off the sports field. And many athletes will be quick to tell you that being on a competitive team is like having a whole nother family, and the relationships they develop with teammates go way beyond the sports field. But what happens when how you perform on the field is affected by not only your sports family, but your actual family as well? Changes the game, doesn't it? For WCU women's soccer star Kara Parvel, this is something that is very real to her, but she doesn't let her situation, or anything else for that matter, bring her down. Hi, I'm James Jackson, coming to you from Hollinger Fieldhouse with junior forward Kara Parvel from the women's soccer team. And Kara, why don't we just start out with a little bit of background. How long have you been playing soccer? How'd you get into the sport?
Well, I started playing at the age of 4. My parents just signed me up for soccer and intramurals, like a normal parent would. And it's just a sport that stuck with me through the years and something I actually truly came to love.
So let's talk about your achievements, both prior to Westchester and at Westchester. Have you won any awards?
Well, in high school, I was on the all-league squad, I think for 2 years, sophomore and junior. And I also participated in student council, so that was something that was important. And now, being at Westchester, my sophomore year, I made the All-PSAC second team. This year, I was fortunate enough to make first team All-PSAC and first team All-Region.
That's cool. So, we know you obviously have a very unique situation with your brother. Can you explain to us a little bit about that?
Well, in 2000, my brother was diagnosed with craniosynostosis, which is a development of the skull where it stops growing at a very young age. So he had to go under surgery to fix that. And then that later led to them diagnosing him with pervasive developmental disorder, which is a form of autism.
So, growing up and being in high school, how did you balance, being supportive of your brother and then also handling all of your sports and extracurricular activities?
Well, I basically just, gave him the time that I would as any other normal brother or sister would do, spending as much time as I could before I went to college. My senior year of high school, I gave up playing for a high-level club team to be with my brother my last year. So that was something that I did that truly helped me be with him.
And what were some of the biggest challenges that you and your family had to overcome with your brother's situation?
Well, would have to say we don't live life as like a normal family, so we don't really do everything a normal family can do, because we all cater to my brother. Something that like we do not get to do much is like go on vacation, because he doesn't, like normal people go to the beach. We can only stay at the beach for maybe a day because he can't stand being on the beach all day, you know? So it's something that kind of sucks, but you know, you get used to it and you love him.
So it sounds like you've been able to learn a lot from your brother as he's learned from you. What life lessons has your brother taught you, or does your brother's situation taught you that you can carry on to the soccer field?
Well, my brother's always happy, you know, so it just makes me want to live life to the fullest and just show him that, like, I can be a role model to him, you know. It's a great feeling, and it's shaped me into the person I am today, and it will continue doing that. And as for soccer, it makes my heart so filled, like, when he comes to my games, and it makes me play even better.
So you just mentioned about him coming to your games. Is there a way that you were able to incorporate your brother and your team together at your games?
Well, when we have home games, he usually comes to the gate when we walk in, and he high fives everyone. So that's like something that he likes to do, and that the team likes to incorporate with him.
So getting back to the soccer aspect, how do you think you guys will fare for next season?
I think we're going to be really good. We have a lot of freshmen that this year they helped us, and they're going to continue to improve. And we have a lot of upperclassmen for next year. We're going to have, I think, 13 seniors. So it's going to be a great season.
And finally, are there any overall messages that you have learned and could pass on to anyone who's dealing with the same type of situation that you are?
Just keep living, you know. You can't let that little milestone stand in your way. These children are like gifts to us. Like, we have to cherish them.
Very commendable. Thank you, Kara. Kara is the perfect model for what it means to be family first, something that her immediate family and her Westchester family admire about her. After an early exit from both the conference and NCAA tournaments this season, the Golden Rams will look to come back stronger next season and avenge their losses. Kara serves as a big sister on and off the soccer field, and with her leadership and poise, there is no doubt that she will make both her families very, very proud. I'm James Jackson, and this is your WCU Ram Spotlight. Now over to Marcellus for his sports history segment.
Hey, what's going on, Rams? It's your boy Marcellus here, bringing you a little blast from the past about some of your very own sports teams. Today, I will be discussing the men, women's swimming and diving teams, giving a brief history of both teams' past accolades, amazing stats, and something you may not have known. So let's dive on in. In the midst of his 27th season here at Westchester University, Jamie Rudisill oversees a swimming and diving program that continually ranks among the best in the nation at the Division II level. Both the Golden Rams men's and women's programs annually send a large contingent of swimmers to the Nationals and finish ranked in the top 20 as an institution. At last spring's Division II men's and women's swimming diving championships, Rudisill witnessed his star pupil, Victor Polyoff, win 4 individual national championships in the distance events on the men's side, while female swimmer Katie Fisher captured a pair of national championships as well. The Golden Rams men finished 6th at the Nationals, while the women finished 4th. In 2009, Westchester's women's squad placed 5th, improving from 2 spots from his 2008 placement, and Brokowski was the runner-up at Nationals in the 100-yard freestyle. The star swimmer was also named PSAC Swimmer of the Meet at the Conference Championships, breaking 4 conference records and earning 7 conference titles. Westchester has crowned at least 1 All-American in each of the past 26 seasons. A total of 52 women and 44 men have earned that distinction during that time frame. Over that time span, the Golden Rams women have ranked in the top 20 every single year, while the men have appeared in the top 20 a total of 17 times. Well, this is all the history I have for you guys today. We wish our swim teams the best of success for the rest of the season. Make sure y'all stay tuned to watch Rams Center every week for all your sports needs. We thank you for watching this season and look forward to the spring semester as well. I'm Marcellus Council Jones signing off. Stay Golden Rams. Now back to Josh with This Day in Sports.
Welcome to our This Day in Sports segment. On This Day in Sports, NBA legend Larry Bird was born in 1956. The Hall of Famer played with the Boston Celtics during his career in the NBA. His accomplishments include a 3-time NBA champion, 3-time MVP, and 12-time All-Star. He was known for his rivalry with Magic Johnson. On behalf of Ram Center, we would like to congratulate Larry Bird for his accomplishments and wish him a great happy birthday.
Hey guys, it's Amy with your top plays of the week. This past weekend, the men's basketball team took on Edinburgh University, who was here at Hollinger Fieldhouse. We have a great three-pointer from senior Mike Wilson. There's an assist from Avery Brown that sets up the shot for freshman Matt Panicali. We have phenomenal ball movement that sets up the drive to the basket for Wilson. Despite being in heavy traffic low in the paint, Thomas White finishes on the contested attempt. We see a great defensive steal from Matt Wisely to Avery Brown, back to Matt for a two-handed slam dunk. The Golden Rams lost to Edinburgh by 3 points, 69-66. They'll be back on the court this December 16th to take on their PSAC East rival, Bloomsburg University, here at Hollinger Fieldhouse at 7:30 p.m. That's all I have for this week for Top Plays. Now on to Samara for Pro Sports.
The U.S. women's national team has canceled their matches against Trinidad and Tobago due to poor field conditions in Hawaii at Aloha Stadium. After losing midfielder Megan Rapinoe to an ACL injury on Friday while playing on a subpar training field, the team saw how bad Aloha Stadium's field was and knew it was not safe to play on. The artificial turf was pulling up out of the ground and there were sharp rocks ingrained in the field. The U.S. Soccer Federation deemed the field unplayable and fans will be refunded for tickets they purchased. Switching over to football, with Sam Bradford back with the Eagles after being sidelined with an injury, the Eagles soared over the Patriots at Gillette Stadium 35-28, handing the Pats their second straight loss for the first time since 2012. In his return, Bradford completed 14 out of 24 passes for 120 yards and 2 touchdowns. The Jets' win over the Giants could prove to be vital for the Eagles. After going down 20-10 at the half, the Jets held the Giants to 0 points in the second half, and in the fourth quarter, down 10 with about 7.5 minutes to play, the Jets saw new life after Coughlin elected to go for it on 4th and 2 from the Jets' 4-yard line. After failing to convert, Fitzpatrick and the Jets rallied in the final 4 minutes and 24 seconds of regulation, scoring a field goal, then a touchdown to Brandon Marshall with 27 seconds remaining to force overtime, where the Jets scored a field goal on their opening drive. Eli Manning drove the Giants down the field, but for the first time this season, kicker Josh Brown missed a 48-yard field goal to seal the win for the Jets, who are looking for a wild card spot in the playoffs with a record of 7-5. That's all I have for this week. I'm Samara Rosenfeld. Ashley and Josh, back to you.
Thanks, Samir. And Ashley, with this being your last episode.
I know.
Can't
Last
believe
hurrah.
it. I know. So do you want to introduce our new host for next season?
Sure. Everybody, Westchester, this is Cheyenne. She'll be taking over my position. I know she'll do a great job.
Yeah, of course, but no one's going to take your spot. But since it is your last episode, we have a little video that Ram Center put together for you. So we're going to go to that now. I hope you enjoy it.
I'm excited.
Hey, Ashley. First and foremost, I want to thank you for being such a great co-host this year and a great friend. Ram Center is not going to be the same without you. I want to congratulate you on graduating and hope that you do well in your future. You know, I got your back. I have faith in you. Just don't forget about us when you get famous. And Ram Center always loves you. Congrats and good luck.
Hey Ashley, it's Cheyenne. You've done such a great job at co-hosting Ram Center, and no one will be able to fill your shoes, but I will try my best to follow in your footsteps. I'm so glad that before you left, we had a chance to become friends because you're such a great person and you have such a great heart, and I wish you the best in everything that you do. I know for a fact you will be successful. Bye, and I'll see you soon.
Hey Ashley, I just thought that you were an awesome co-host for Ram Center. Yeah, I just loved watching you on the show every week, and yeah, you're a nice person to follow, and you were a good leader, and I expect nothing but the best in the future for you, and good luck.
Just want to say congratulations, Ashley. You will be missed. Appreciate what you did with the TV program. revamping the system, making it a training format, and it really helped a lot of people. A lot of people told me that, but wish you best of luck in the future.
Hi, Ashley. Congrats on graduating. Thank you for all that you've done for Ram Center and WCU Studios. You will be greatly missed, and good luck with everything you do.
Hey Ashley, I can't believe you're graduating. I remember the first time we were together on Ram Center, we did the gymnastics package, and that feels like it was only a week ago, but it was forever ago. And look, now you're graduating and leaving us for the real world. Have a great time out there, and always remember Ram Center. Bye.
Hey Ashley, I cannot believe you're graduating. I have grown so close with you over the past 2 years. You've become one of my best friends. I do not know what I'm gonna do without you next year. You're so calm, and I'm always all over the place and super crazy, and you just level me out. So good luck with everything next year, and I'm always just a phone call away.
Aw, thank you guys. That was so cute, and I wasn't expecting it.
No problem.
And that really made my day. Thank you.
All right, with it being your last episode, let's sign off the right way. It's your boy, Josh Swift.
And I'm Ashley Williams. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Ram Center. But thank you guys. Have a great winter break, or for those graduating like me, have a great rest of your life.